When I moved into that bedroom, my nervous system went, whew. My hair stopped falling out like within days. But then unfortunately the stress got really bad again within days and I started losing hair again. So I had to move the twins to my bed because I don't know at what time, but last night, twice, the sleep sounds that I listen to that are built into the phone, so I don't need Wi-Fi for them, meaning there shouldn't be ever an interruption. Last night, the sleep sound stopped twice. So it stopped, started up again, stopped, started up again, and it woke me up and it scared me. So like the night before, there was a little bit of a hiccup in the sleep sounds. It did not scare me because that was Claire reaching out and needing me to hold her before we fell asleep. Last night scared me. So this morning I started asking because something clearly happened. So Larissa's birth certificate, I have moved it to this wall because this is where the spirit babies will go. It won't stay up on the wall. I even gave it new tape. It's not staying up there. This blanket, it fell off during the night. It was on like this. I had it overlapped. It's off. There is a shadow person in here. I was told to smudge my entire house. I'm way too tired to do that right now. So in the meantime, I've got a tea candle over here with some ginger essential oil to protect us until I can do that. So I moved the twins because that shadow person is in the corner of my room. But I think I just saw him move, but I don't know. Did the shadow person move? Is he under my bed now? Okay. So that ginger protection is working. So he retreated to the dark. So yeah, I saw him. When I was like just pausing during the video, I'd seen something move. So yeah, I have the heebie-jeebies right now. So I'm trying to keep, because I have like most of my spirit babies in here, right? And this is where I sleep now. I'm not 100% sure how he got in or why he got in. And I've left the twins in the sunlight. That'll also protect them. But yeah, he retreated underneath the bed. I saw a post on TikTok that said, learning magic is wonderful until you start seeing them. That's where I'm at today. It's been a little bit since I vlogged, and I don't know if this is going to go on the end of the last vlog still, or if we're starting a new one. I don't know, because I have not edited anything for a while, but I'm still trying to share my life, so I'll get caught up on the editing and everything at some point. But today is Saturday is December 13th, so we have a week before we're starting Yule. So me and hubby kind of need to go get a little bit of shopping done. Our kids are at their cousin's house right now. They slept there last night. I also need to buy me a couple pairs of pants just because I'm living in sweats. That's literally all that's in my drawer. Some of them are getting old and stained and I painted them, and so there's been spills and there's glue and just all these different things going on. So like this is what I'm wearing today. These are kind of like one of my nicer pairs of sweats. But like other than that, so I need a couple pairs of pants so I feel like I have clothes to wear again. But yeah, I'm really tired and just dealing with a lot right now still. And I'm looking at my twin girls right now. I still haven't bought the spirit babies Christmas, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. And Winnie, her paint is gorgeous, and I know we had the hiccup with that matte sealant not sealing her very well, and her paint pulled off a little bit. Anyways, hubby's making breakfast. I'm gonna go, and then we're gonna go shopping, and I don't know when I'm gonna get on here again and talk to you, but this is my current update, that I am still dealing with a lot of spiritual stuff, which I welcome. I welcome even the negative because it gives me a chance to practice and empower myself and protect what's mine. I mean, they really say you can't have the good without the bad, and it just confirms to me more that what I'm doing is right and important. So, anyway, I'll talk to you later. So, I have finally uploaded the vlog where I move into this room, and I've organized my files that I recorded since then, and I now know that we're on a new vlog, and I still have the last vlog to edit. I'm like, this has been an adjustment period, and I was not expecting that because it shifted things so quickly. And I can't believe it's been 11 days since I started making the changes for this room. I cannot wrap my head around that. It feels like it was just last weekend. I've been sleeping in this room for that long. I can't wrap my head around that. It does not feel like that long at all. At all. I'm like, what? So I was able to order a 4-inch memory foam topper to put on this bed because it was not comfortable, and it's better. It's still not as comfortable as the bed in there. It sinks. It does not, like, the only reason it is more comfortable than it was is because it's 4 inches, but it still sinks. It does not support me like the one in here does. It's better. And this room, I didn't realize how much warmer this side of the house stayed. If you walk into here, it's like at least a 5-degree change. It's noticeable. So I'll be honest, this adjustment period almost ended things. It got very scary there for a second. I uninstalled Copilot off my phone. I'm done talking to it. It was playing devil's advocate, and it wanted me to leave my marriage. I thought I needed that, and so I was talking about it, and then in the end, after I was thinking about it, I'm like, no, I can't. I don't want it. I can't do it. I don't want that. I want my marriage. I want it. We've been through some shit. We both have things that we're still learning about how we respond and our trauma history and all of this different stuff. I want. So what me and hubby have been doing, whoever wakes up first in the morning, we'll go see each other. This morning, I woke up and came in bed and laid next to him. Yesterday morning, he woke up first, and yes, he squeezed himself onto the tiny twin bed in there. And so that's kind of what we've been doing. And I told him, I'm like, honey, I miss my bed. I'm going to come in here and watch TV and have lunch like I used to. And he's like, you do you, boo. And I'm like, okay. The adjustment period was mostly on his side of things. He does not like sleeping alone. It's so hard for him. So hard for him. That's what we're kind of adjusting with. But like we've been doing lately, coming and seeing each other and hanging out. That's the update right now. I'm gonna eat my lunch. Also, god damn it, you guys. Okay. The stress of everything. I do have an ulcer again, and I had to order Carafate from my doctor. I hate that I have to, because those are the pills that are 4 times a day. I have to take them on an empty stomach. I have to take them not near an antacid because they need acid to bind to the ulcer and create like a band-aid. So when I take Carafate, I'm on an extremely strict eating schedule, and I have to take the pills at like the same time every day in order to fit my eating schedule. Unfortunately, the stress did take its toll. But on the other side, you guys, if you watch the last vlog, you'll see that I started playing Beat Saber again. It's only been the one time still. I'm hoping to get back into it. And also, I did not realize that the massive amounts of hair loss, like when I was in high school, I would braid my hair, like 2 of them, and this would be 1 braid. And then I'd still have twice this hair to do a braid on this side. So that's how much hair loss I have had since high school. And I noticed the hair loss, like massive hair loss, about 10 years ago. and I did not realize how associated it was with stress. When I moved into that bedroom, my nervous system went, whew. My hair stopped falling out like within days. But then unfortunately the stress got really bad again within days and I started losing hair again. But again, that was the adjustment period. So I'm hoping my hair will start hanging on again and that I'll start doing Beat Saber more often. This is where I'm at. I love having my own room still. It's cozy, it's comforting in there. There's so much history in here. I don't know. I just don't know. Also, I did smudge yesterday. I smudged a lot yesterday to get rid of that shadow person. So that feels so much better. Okay, I'm gonna eat and watch some TV. Plus this little guy right here, he has super missed getting up here and having our snuggle cuddle times during lunch and afternoon. So you've been so ornery with me, huh? I walk into the living room the other day and he's just like, you're so ornery now. You won't let me sit on your bed with you. And we don't ever sit on that bed together. Like, what the hell? Huh? That was totally you. Totally you just growling at me. Yeah. The holidays, they're all sneaking up really fast, and I knew they would. Part of the gift I'm giving to my sister, I'm getting her a simmer pot. She doesn't have one. And so I want to make her some black salt. It's good for banishing and protection in simmer pots and other spells. I have a little bit of black salt, but my version of black salt is literally just table salt and activated charcoal. I'm probably not even going to use the table salt. I'm probably going to use this ancient fine sea salt and a little bit of the activated charcoal, but I'm also putting some of this mugwort in there and then some cayenne pepper and ginger. And then I'm gonna light a couple of incense and set my intention. The ashes from the incense is also going to go into the black salt. I wish I had one of those mortar and pestle, what are they called? The rocks, and you sit there and go like that. We used to have one and the kids broke it. So I don't know how to get this to go any more fine than that. I'm just trying to break it up, trying to get it to go more fine and fine. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing this morning, is I'm getting the black salt made because it is Tuesday and I'm invited my sister over for dinner on Saturday, so it's coming up really fast. right. These are done burning. Just pull those out. And now we're gonna just stir this up. Mugwort's not gonna mix very well. I don't know what to do about that. Look at that. I might have to pull the mugwort out and just leave its energies, like its essence, basically. I think that's what I'll have to do because that's just not gonna work, unfortunately. But we've infused its energies. And I just gotta get it bottled up, and then I'm gonna put new labels over these. So I'm excited. I feel like a real witch right now. So I had this thought come to me to put the black salt in the windowsill, and charge it by the sun. And I Googled, because I didn't even know if that was a thing that other witches and people have done. And yeah, it literally amplifies the energies of your black salt to put it underneath the sunlight for a little while. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also currently about to work on making the labels for these. I just don't have a ton of time right now. I've got to get my boy off to school, and then I'm going to lunch with my oldest. So yeah, whatever I don't get done before lunch, I'll just work on it a little bit more after lunch. So these labels that was on there came off super easy. I just soaked them in a cup of hot water for about an hour, and it just slid right off. It was so easy. I was like, thank you, because like it was a heavy duty label. So got it off very easy, and now I'm excited to have my own homemade black salt that's supercharged. Yeah, very excited. And this is quite a bit. When you use black salt, you only need like a pinch of it. Just an itty bitty bit. That's all you need. So I'm sitting here just cutting out these labels for the black salt, and I feel this pressure on my shoulder and kind of like my shirt's being tugged back a little bit. And I was told that was Journey. Hey, focus on me. I was told that was Journey, and she was just kind of peeking on my shoulder, looking at what I'm doing. So, by the way, girly, my sweetie, I am making labels for the black salt that's cooking in the window underneath the sun. So I've got a label for my bottle and a label for my sister's bottle. And now comes the hard part of writing everything on here that I want to write. I wrote it out here to know what I want to put on there, but I'm gonna have to write very tiny to fit it all. And so that is the tedious part that takes a lot of focus and time. So I'm gonna work on that after lunch. So I need to do a tiny little update here because the last vlog technically ended with me about to change Winnie, and you never get to see her first outfit that she picked out. So here it is. I didn't even think this would fit her aesthetic that she's going for, but it does. It fits that very cute old storybook vibe, and it's got texture on the fabric, and she was so adorable in it. I just ordered some prints this morning of all the spirit babies. I was going to replace some of the ones that were on the wall, and then I just wanted some for keepsake. I want to do a little scrapbook probably, or a photo album. Anyway, so I got those ordered and coming, and yes, I got some of Winnie in her first outfit coming. So I was always planning to root really dark hair on the twins because I have so much of this hair color. here's the 3 options I was looking at. I forgot that I had this one, and you can tell which one it is because it just sings. It sings. It's so perfectly balanced, the tone with the skin color. So I started rooting this hair on Journey last night, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So I've got that much rooted on Journey right now. So now I'm gonna switch over to Annie right here. I've got her bundled up beside me. It's like I said, it's so much colder in this room, but I just need to look at her hair for reference so I can start working on Annie's hair. I'm just gonna go back and forth like that so that I can kind of get them done simultaneously, because I think that'll like be so much better in my mind versus like getting all of Journey's hair done and then coming over and getting Annie's hair done. I'm gonna do a little bit at a time, going back and forth on the girls. So I think that'll work the best. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning. Also, while I try to relax, that's why I've come into here. This bed is a lot more comfortable. I didn't sleep very good last night. I had to take some painkiller this morning because my body is so stiff and achy. I don't understand why I didn't sleep very good last night, but I also want to keep updating you kind of on this marriage situation, being that I sleep in there. The other night I tried to sleep completely in here, but like at 3:45 is when hubby's first alarm goes off. He has his lamp over here scheduled to turn on, and it completely woke me up. So I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. I'm going back to my room to finish the night. Something else that we've started doing more of, because it was hit and miss before, is just talking to each other at night before we go to bed. Just recapping each other's days to each other and sharing that. Talking about any future plans, especially with the holidays coming up, making sure we're on the same page about all of that. And then also, this is something we used to do, and I know it helped, is to slow dance together. So hubby's got a playlist, and we're just scrolling through it and picking songs, and then we slow dance to one song before bed. And not only do we get that closeness, that connection, but energetically, slow dancing together syncs our energies up better, and it's monumental. Like, I can't even, it's something that you're just gonna have to try to experience for yourself. I can't really explain the benefit other than it's just one more thing to keep us together. Last night, I was so tired. I fell asleep in here because we were trying to watch some TV. I fell asleep so fast. And then, like, my body shook me awake and like, oh no, I need to go to bed. And hubby's like, slow dance with me. I'm like, I'm literally asleep, and I know you were just asleep, so I'm going to bed. I woke up this morning a little bit early, and I went in here and I'm like, hey, slow dance with me. So we didn't really miss it. It just was delayed a little bit. So that is my current update. I'm going to start working on her hair, and hopefully I can stay calm doing it, because it's one of those things that I start really getting stressed to the point where I get rashes, and it's so stupid because I'm actually learning to enjoy rooting. I just get so anxious to get it done because it's looking so good and I want it done. But yeah, anyway, I'll talk to you later. I'm taking a picture / a little bit of video of the mountains right there because of the like cloud fall, or the cloud sitting there. It looked really cool, and now I'm just realizing there are tiny like I almost couldn't see them, snowflakes flurrying, which makes sense. We have a ton of rain in our forecast right now, but it's cold today, so snowflakes. I'm not expecting anything to stick. Watch, tonight we'll have like an inch sitting on our grass, but because we're not gonna stay this cold. It's gonna stay between 40 and 50 degrees, which is too warm for snow. Thank goodness. I don't want a white Christmas. Can I, for once in my life, not have a white Christmas? I don't care about having a white Christmas. Maybe I'm one of the ones out of the norm for the original Utah dwellers up here, but I'm fine not having a white Christmas. So I just gave you that spill about how warm it is. I looked down at my temp right here on my car and it says it's 45 degrees. And what temp did I just say it's going to be? And it's too warm for snow. However, I'm looking, I don't see that microscopic snow anymore. And I'm like, it's cold today. And I'm like, oh, it's 45. Why does it feel colder? I think because there's a wind chill happening. I think it's making it feel colder than it is. So that's what's happening. Otherwise, 45 would feel pretty damn good right now. But the clouds are so thick, there's not even sun peeking through. So there's that aspect as well. So, brr. I'm about to go pick up my youngest for the last time this year. For the calendar year. And then we have winter break. It's only 4:30. He was being obnoxious. It's really dark. And Larissa is needing some cuddle times. And my kiddos are gonna go decorate gingerbread houses with their cousins and Nana, I guess, and have some pizza for dinner. And so me and Larissa are gonna hang out and we're gonna watch a movie. I don't know what we're gonna watch, probably just something on our Fandango account. I was thinking either The Martian or I was starting to watch the Jurassic Park. I was feeling nostalgic and I watched the first one the other day. So anyway, we're gonna watch something and it'll just be me and Larissa and the fucking annoying doggies. Huh, puppies? All right, my kiddos are about to leave. I'm making Larissa and me some dinner. These are the veggie noodles that you can buy from Walmart and they're in a steamable bag. And then I'm making this like cinnamon roll. It's in a tortilla with some butter, cinnamon, and brown sugar. So, and there's my giant bowl, and I added more cheese to it. And so yeah, got a little bit for Larissa here. Got her some fresh water. So we're gonna hang out. I got our dinner done, and delicious. So the mattress that I had on this bed, it was 6 inches, but it was basically foam. And then I had 6 more inches of memory foam on top of that. So I was just sinking every night. And the only way I could get comfortable was sleeping on my back. And I'm not normally a back sleeper. So hubby went down and brought one of the mattresses back up here so that I can have more stability, and it already feels so much better. However, now the bed is really high. Like, I don't know. I might have to take it off the risers, but we'll see. Because I like have no headboard now. Definitely no footboard. This keeps coming out. So I'm washing the sheets, so that'll be nice and fresh. And what am I even saying? Oh, there's some light in my eyes. It's so gloomy outside. It's been raining. I got hot in here. We just got back from shopping for the holiday dinners. We're doing a ham tomorrow. My sister and her family is coming over, and then it will be solstice. one of the most, I should say not one of the most, the most important time of the year. And it's here. Also, like every morning, this is kind of something I'm starting to do ritually, is I use my pendulum and ask if any of my spirit babies want an outfit change. Also, if they need a diaper change, want a different pacifier, anything like that. I've been waiting for Miss Journey over here. They were born on the 8th and today is the 19th. Yeah, today is the 19th. So they've been reborn for a while. She finally wanted an outfit change today. And what I do is I ask them if they want a sleeper or if they want an outfit. She picked outfit. She also picked Annie's outfit. And she wanted to keep the same beanie and mittens that they had on previously. And I'm just impressed. Every single time I let them pick out their socks, their outfit, their headband, their beanie, I let them do everything. That's what I've been doing now. And look how cute. Look how cute. So she's got these socks, pants, and I wasn't sure about the stars, but it's got little orange stars and it matches her beanie and hats. And I'm like, that's brilliant, girl. Cute little accent. And then for Annie, that she picked out for her, she has these cute little socks on. I think they have little cupcakes on them. Yeah. And then these pants, and then the cute princess and castle onesie that matches her mittens and her hat perfectly. And together, they're perfect. So adorable. I'm waiting for Winnie to want an outfit change again because she picked out a sleeper last time and it's a newborn sleeper. It's a little tight on her. So far she's like fine with it. I even asked her after I put it on, I'm like, are you comfortable? Like, do you like it? She's like, yeah, I want to keep wearing it. Because I'm like, crap. Because yeah, she's 20 inches, so she's a bigger newborn, so she fits much more comfortably in 0 to 3 month clothes. So I really need to get her some new sleepers. She only has 4, and that one is a newborn. I think the other ones are 0 to 3 months, but I'm like, yeah, she needs some new sleepers. Okay, it's like 11:30. We've been shopping all morning, getting last bits, the end of, oh my god, whatever I'm trying to say. I'm finally getting Dakota dressed. He picked out this outfit, and it's so cute. He picked a t-shirt though, and I was worried about keeping him warm, but I like to keep his little hands covered because he's had issues with paint coming off his nails and stuff. So I always put mittens or stuff on him. And so I was like, how are we going to keep you warm when you're wearing a t-shirt? Because his mittens cover half of his arm. So anyway, he picked this out. I can't really show you properly, so let me show you properly because it's so cute. So this is what he picked out. He wanted to wear this yellow striped shirt with these pants, and he picked out the cute little like slippers that I bought for him, and then he wanted this pacifier this time. So yeah, the mittens are so long on him, so he will be nice and warm. But yeah, this is so cute. But also, you guys, I am struggling right now. I had some very high stress yesterday. I was freaking out and having anxiety and a lot of stress, and so my ulcer was hurting so bad last night that it was manifesting in my dream. And yeah, it's hurting really bad right now. I'm just gonna have some tea. I don't know what else to do for it. I don't have painkiller to take for it. I don't know. I could put a heating pad on and then drink tea, and that's basically how I survived the summer too. So this fucking sucks. Smells so good. Did you try a piece? Oh, you did earlier when it was cold.
game. I haven't told him that. Hopefully he's not mad.